Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. Overturning charges related to forced labor is a challenging legal process that often requires a multifaceted approach. Forced labor involves compelling individuals to work against their will through threats, coercion, or other forms of exploitation. Defendants facing forced labor charges may employ various strategies to challenge and potentially overturn their convictions. One of Jennifer Bonjean's avenues for overturning R. Kelly's alleged forced labor charges will definitely involve contesting the elements of the offense. To secure a conviction for forced labor, the government must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that R. Kelly knowingly engaged in conduct that involved obtaining labor or services through force, threats, coercion, or fraud. Bonjean has already challenged the sufficiency of the evidence presented by the government, correctly and genuinely arguing that there is insufficient proof of force, coercion, or fraudulent inducement. Additionally, R. Kelly through his attorney Bonjean will seek to overturn forced labor convictions by challenging both procedural errors and the constitutional violations that occurred during the trial. This includes among others violations of R. Kelly's rights to due process, effective assistance of counsel at a fair trial. Bonjean points out prosecutorial misconduct, improper jury instructions, and evidentiary errors that unfairly prejudiced their case and deprived them of a fair opportunity to present a defense. Furthermore, Bonjean inevitably had to pursue post-conviction relief through appeals review by higher courts to overturn forced labor convictions, based on errors of law and newly discovered evidence. We pray that the appellate courts justly and fairly review the trial court's rulings, jury instructions, and the sufficiency of the evidence, and thereafter overturn the convictions that were results of error and a miscarriage of justice. We can't forget the fact that defendants may also seek relief through collateral attacks on their convictions, such as petitions for post-conviction relief or motions to vacate their sentences. This could involve alleging ineffective assistance of counsel, newly discovered evidence, or other grounds for challenging the validity of the conviction outside of the direct appeal process. Overall, overturning forced labor charges requires a comprehensive legal strategy tailored to the specific circumstances of the case. Bonjean's success hinges on her careful analysis of the evidence, skillful advocacy, and a thorough understanding of the legal issues involved. While challenging, with the unrivaled legal representation and diligent pursuit of all available legal remedies, Bonjean will overturn the forced labor convictions and ensure that justice is served. We should at the back of our minds always recall the fact that back in Butner and in the confines of his small prison cell, R. Kelly finds himself caught up in the suffocating grip of injustice. A once vibrant spirit now languished in the shadows, the king of R&B's dream is being obscured by the harsh reality of wrongful accusation. It for sure remains a tale woven from the threads of a broken justice system, where the weight of governmental power bore down upon the innocent with merciless force. R. Kelly's journey into the depths of despair began with a knock on his door one fateful day. Agents of the United States government armed with accusations and a warrant descended upon his home like a storm unleashed. He was thrust into an unbelievable nightmare and accused of racketeering crimes he never committed, forced labor, a charge that struck at the very core of his being, challenging the essence of his humanity. Probably in the eyes of the government, R. Kelly was little more than a cog in the machinery of justice and a casualty of bureaucratic indifference. His pleas fell upon deaf ears as he was swiftly ushered into the heart of the judicial web where the wheels of justice ground slowly, if they turned at all. But R. Kelly has strongly refused to succumb to the despair that threatened to consume him. With a steely resolve born of innocence, he has embarked upon a journey of defiance, very determined to reclaim his freedom and clear his tarnished name. Legal battles have constantly become his battleground, with each courtroom skirmish a testament to his unwavering belief in the truth. Until now, and despite R. Kelly's prior tireless efforts, the government has remained adamant in its pursuit of conviction. The weight of false evidence that was stacked against him had become a formidable barrier that seemed insurmountable. Witnesses were coerced, evidence was manipulated, and eventually the scales of justice had tipped dangerously against him. Nonetheless, the king of R&B has evidently refused to be cowed by the conspiracies of power. With Bonjean by his side and with all strength remaining, R. Kelly continues pressing forward, keep afloat by the unwavering support of those who believe in his innocence. His appeal today becomes a rallying cry for justice and a beacon of hope in a sea of despair and lies. We have sadly seen days turn into months and months turn into years as R. Kelly fights tirelessly for his freedom. Each passing day has come with new challenges and new obstacles to overcome. Yet, through it all he has remained resolute and his spirit unbroken by the weight of adversity. And then with the appeal finally taking shape, a glimmer of hope has pierced the darkness and a crack has appeared in the face of governmental impunity, a chink in the armor of injustice. With renewed vigor, R. Kelly and all those who advocate for justice, including his unrelenting supporters and his legal team, have pressed his case, their voices resounding out against the walls of oppression. And slowly, the tide has eventually begun to turn. We know for sure that doubts crept into the minds of jurors and cracks appeared in the government's narrative. Justice long denied now seems within reach once more. In the end, it will not be the might of governmental power that will prevail but the indomitable spirit of one man. R. Kelly is soon emerging from the shadows of his ordeal with his name cleared and his innocence proclaimed to the world. Jennifer Bonjean's legal expertise, tireless efforts and unwavering commitment to justice have also not gone unnoticed. Her advocacy has been a beacon of hope during this challenging time, providing reassurance and confidence to both the King of R&B and his support network. Her proven ability to navigate the complexities of the legal system, coupled with her genuine concern for R. Kelly's well-being, has made a profound impact on all of us involved. Bonjean's dedication to upholding the principles of justice has given R. Kelly and his support network a renewed sense of hope for a positive resolution. Her strategic approach, attention to detail and legal acumen have been invaluable, and we are truly fortunate to have her advocating for justice on R. Kelly's behalf. As we continue to witness new developments occurring towards R. Kelly's appeal proceedings, we can just stay optimistic that this time this relevant truth will be put into consideration. We believe R. Kelly and his legal team have been able to outline all the injustices, misinterpretations of the law, cases of lying and witness tampering that have marred all R. Kelly's legal proceedings, and that the law, truth and justice will this time along prevail. It has been a long wait, and we can't wait any longer to see R. Kelly regain his deserved freedom. Thank you for watching today's video brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.